I'm John with Power On Consulting. I'm an electrical engineer, and for most of my career, I managed power plants making sure your lights didn't go out. Now I'm an energy industry consultant, and I support the industry in different ways. Today I'll give a brief introduction to the Renewable Energy for America program, also known as REAP. REAP is a federal program managed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and provides grants of up to 50% of the cost of renewable energy projects in targeted rural areas. REAP is intended for small businesses as determined by the U.S. Small Business Administration. If you search the internet for REAP, you'll find a number of resources, including this one available on the USDA's website. Now, most of us associate rural areas with farms, cattle ranches, and countryside. But for REAP, rural areas may also include cities and towns. The USDA has identified eligible rural areas, and a business can use the REAP map to determine its eligibility based on its street address. In fact, this map shows a business location in an eligible area, and it happens to be in downtown Williamsport, Pennsylvania. REAP has a little over $1 billion to distribute to the 50 states, and the funding to qualify businesses will be spread out over 6 calendar quarters. Grant applications are processed quarterly, and if an application is not processed in a given quarter, it is automatically rolled over to the next eligible competition. But REAP funding ends after the 6th quarter, so the clock is ticking. I'm recording this video in November 2023, which is the 3rd fiscal quarter of the current REAP funding. Only 9 months to go. That gives us only until August next year to get you qualified. Coupling REAP with other government incentives can provide even more funding for renewable projects. The Investment Tax Credit, or ITC, provides dollar-for-dollar offset for federal taxes. The base amount is 30%. Additionally, there's a 10% adder for the ITC for businesses that install American-made products, and another 10% adder for businesses located in areas identified by the federal government as low income. This screenshot shows the same business address as earlier in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, in a low-income zone. Similar to the REAP eligibility map, this low-income map is searchable using a business street address. With a REAP grant of 50% and ITC of 40 or 50%, you're looking at 90 to 100% of a renewable energy project that will be covered by government funding. Many states, including Pennsylvania, reward solar generation with renewable energy credits. These credits, also known as SRECs, are based on the amount of power the solar panel system on your roof generates, so they are paid over time. And remember, in many cases, businesses can use accelerated depreciation for renewable energy projects. Here's a summary of government incentives for an actual project in Pennsylvania. It's a relatively small solar project, 10 kilowatts, for an office building. This business would be eligible for 128% funding for a solar energy project if accelerated depreciation is used and if the ITC is applied to offset taxes. Think about it, 128% funding. This video is not intended to be financial advice, but an introduction to REAP, the tremendous opportunity it provides for your business to participate in the solar energy revolution, and to do so in a very cost-effective way. Why don't we talk? I have over 30 years in the energy industry, and I work with a grant writer that specializes in REAP. I'm sure I can answer your questions. Let's get you plugged in to the benefits of REAP. Contact me at jmartin@poweron-consulting.com, or you can call me at 757-790-0416. With just a few minutes of your time, I can determine your eligibility for REAP, the low-income adder for the ITC, and provide a cost-benefit analysis for your renewable energy project. I look forward to working with you.